Was it a show edit night? You look like a show edit night. That's terrible.
Coffee good.
I mean, Rob was kind of a bully to me earlier today. But, you know, he's scary. Like when he yells at you and he says your name in a certain tone, he's a little frightening.
Angie!
See?
That we're on set.
You're mean. You're mean. You're a bully.
Here we go!
So I'm really impressionable because I was going to talk about something completely different, and then I have to talk about this because I ordered it, because I've been influenced by Lucas and the matcha, right? So sometimes, look at him. Woo, woo. I mean, yeah, that Prescott, this is when you get a picture of Lucas's reaction when I say, Lucas. Okay, great. Yes, so the matcha, I will tell you, first of all, that's one of those drinks, and I think you guys will agree with me, when you walk up to order coffee, you're like, how do you say it? You know? Like, what's another one that you're scared to say? A venti, yeah. Is it bente? Is it, you know, matcha? What is it? Well, anyway, so the matcha tea, let me tell you a little bit about this. I was turned on to it first, Lucas. You're going to find this really hard to believe. But do you guys remember Autumn Reynolds used to do the 5 minutes, 5 minutes of movement, which, by the way, what's happened to all these shows that we haven't been moving, Rob?
We've been lazy.
Yeah, we have not had 5 minutes of movement for a while. So now we have the segment called Sedentary Lifestyle, and it's not really good. But anyway, the matcha tea, here's the one thing they had to say to me. They're like, you will get just little bursts of energy, like all day, right? Like little bursts of energy. Are you guys buying it?
No.
No? Yeah, me either.
You don't like the taste, put pineapple in it.
It's pretty good. I mean, so anyway, matcha is a finely ground powder of specially grown and processed green tea leaves, which we know is very good for you. Like Shane could use some of that right now. He's been up for 2 days editing the last show. Traditionally consumed in East Asia. We're happy that it's here now in the U.S., right? The green tea plants used for matcha are shade grown for 3 to 4 weeks before harvest. The stems and the veins are removed during processing. More than you ever wanted to know about matcha, but now you know. I think you should give it a shot and see if you get those little bursts of energy all during the day. So, okay, what I was going to talk about today is something else that I've been somewhat influenced by. I don't know what is going on in the world. Either people are being incredibly mean right now, or there is a real shift towards kindness. Have you guys noticed? Like everywhere it says, be kind today. Is that because people are being so mean? But anyway, I do want to challenge you guys because I saw this video this week, and we're going to share it with you in just a little bit. But of course, it brought tears to my eyes, I think in part because I realized just how easy it is to be kind. Let's take a look at this video.
Love that shirt on you. It looks really good.
Oh, damn. Nobody's ever said that. Well, thank you.
Did you drop your crown? Because you're a literal king. You are a literal king. You look amazing.
Hey, what's up, man? I like y'all.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Candy, man.
You look amazing right now.
I do.
Yes, you do. And your smile is beautiful.
I always smile. Thank you.
We love you.
Love you too, guys.
I just want to say you're beautiful. And I love your mustache.
We love you.
Thank you very much.
And I love your smile.
I can't thank you enough. You made my day. Thank you.
Was that not just the most incredible thing you have ever seen?
Pretty wholesome.
Daniel's crying. Daniel's tearing up a little bit.
I'm on the verge. I'm very passionate about it.
I mean, you know, okay, let's think about it for a second. That little lady at the first, when she said, damn, nobody's ever said that before. Nobody's ever complimented her on anything that she's had on. And she's an older lady. And that breaks my heart. Because if you look at her reaction, and then you've got the young man who could have a bit of an attitude, but all of a sudden, you know, he's pumped. Like he wants to be your buddy because you recognized him. You said he looked nice. You know, where's his crown? And then you had the older guy trimming the hedges, and he's like, you know, somebody said, you're doing a good job. Like, when was the last time that man heard that? And then the older guy, which could be scary, you know, you've seen the older guys, which a lot of times as a young child, you think, oh, they're really mean, you know, or scary looking. He was just waiting for somebody to say hi. And your mustache looks nice. How cool was that, Rob?
That was very sweet.
I tell you what, this show's going to be super sweet. We have so much coming up today. Rob, sometimes I forget. Do you want to remind me? Like, we have a musical guest.
Which one?
Well, we have Treena, so we're very excited about that. And then we have, but Treena is like an inspirational, motivational, we all need that encouragement, so that's coming up on the show. We have Isaiah Paul. You're on. Okay. So he's going to perform for us. So just come back because I promise you it's going to be a great, great show. And we have so many surprises in store. Don't go anywhere. Okay, Shane, what'd you think? You got, it was a pretty good laugh-o-meter. I think that went to like an 8.
I wouldn't know.
You? Oh, man. So
Yeah,
it's
8's way too high.
Today is a wonderful day. You just need to be reminded that God is with you. I just want to make this day brighter.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
We do IV sedation in our practice. I've been doing it for about 17 years. The big advantage of IV sedation is obviously for people that are scared to go to the dentist. It makes them feel relaxed, comfortable, and sleepy. It's also good because we do longer procedures sometimes, and we can do multiple procedures in one visit. It's something that makes us unique and is a great service to the public because there's no one else in the area that does that.
You know, and I thought it would be an easy segment, but apparently not. Again, the theme of this show, kindness. What is this, your praying hands? Is that what you guys have?
I'm ready to be kind.
You're ready to be kind. Okay. Brandon is apparently a holdout, so you guys need to talk to him and see what's going on.
I've got my kindness behind my back.
But anyway, okay, you guys remember these shows. They were huge hits. Maybe they still are. They live somewhere. The funniest videos, like America's Funniest Home Videos and such. Well, I mean, the problem with a show like that is you've got to call the contestants, you've got to have them enter their videos, and then you have to pay them. Like, we don't want to do that, right? We would just rather rip off really funny videos from the internet and share it with you guys. And I thought it would be neat to do a funny videos that made me laugh, how about you segment.
Sounds good.
You guys like it? I mean, we might want to rethink the title, but I think it's good. And this is going to be a recurring something. So we'll do this on occasion where I have picked 3 videos that made me chuckle during the week. And I want to see, first of all, your sense of humor, if you think it's funny. And Shane will judge the funniest video based on a laugh-o-meter that he's going to create. Oh my gosh. Okay? that made Brandon laugh. Look at that. A laugh-o-meter. Okay.
It's just giving everybody extra work.
All right. So here we go, guys. This first one we're going to call Don't Mess with Baby. And I'd like to preface it with I don't have cats. I don't really, you know, I mean, but this is funny stuff. I want you to watch.
Hey, back up. Back up. Did you just hit my baby, Nathaniel? Did you just hit my baby? Teach your kids not to be rolling up. Did he just give you a skippity pap? Yeah, he papped me up, Mom. Oh, that's it, Clarence. I done told you I'll put your hands on my kids. Don't get your kids in. Hey, back up. Back up. Did you just hit my baby?
Did you just hit my baby? Okay, Shane, what'd you think? You got it was a pretty good laugh-o-meter. I think that went to like an 8.
I wouldn't know. I'm
You-
gonna give it like a 6.5.
Oh man, it's a
Yeah,
tough
8's way
audience.
too
That's a
high.
solid 4.
That was funny stuff.
It was funny, but I've laughed way harder at other things.
Oh, great. Thanks. Well, I'll let you pick the 3 funniest home videos then.
You
Okay.
always think I'm picking on you.
Here we go, because I feel it's just be kind. I'm gonna buy him a shirt. Okay, here we go. Video number 2. Let's call this We Don't Go Back for Seconds.
Damn, that's a lot of groceries. I think we're gonna have to take a few trips.
I don't believe in multiple trips. Saddle up, cowboy. Why aren't the riders? Go on without me!
There's no man left behind!
Oh, we made it.
Oh no! We forgot the dipstick!
Don't you ever doubt me again.
Oh, that was good, right?
That was pretty good.
I think that was good for creativity. We don't make second trips. Can you all relate though?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how many times did you cut the circulation off your arms? Like, I got it.
And then you get them inside and you set them down and you can't get them off your wrists because it's all wrapped around and both your hands are taken up.
Exactly.
Oh, that grandma was lifting 24
She was-
can
that
packs
was-
of
Two of them.
soda,
that was
2 of
intense.
them, and all those.
Yeah.
That's a.
That was just
strong
that wins the
grandma.
Admirable Award. The
That's the
Admirable.
respectometer.
This is the
We got a
respectometer, Grandma. We love that. Okay, again, preface it with I'm not really the cat thing. This freaked me out a little bit. We'll just call this mischievous cat. Mischievous.
No, 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 no. Get him, no, 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 eh?
Funny, right? Do you guys love those videos? Well, it's funny because just this past weekend, I think we saw a coaster. We were out at one of these little shops and it said something like, it's a coaster and it's like, I would say you could put your drink here, but I have an a-hole cat.
Oh,
Like the cat, you know what I mean? So I was like, when I saw that video, I was like, oh man. So, all right, pretty good game show, game segment. All right, so should we keep this? Is this a recurring and maybe somebody else picks the videos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll have Rob pick next time.
All right, Rob can pick the 3 videos. All right, listen, we have a whole show to get to, so we should probably do that. We've got several people coming up.
Yes. Treena Wicoff is up next. She is a business owner, inspirational.
Yes.
After that, we've got Isaiah Paul.
Yes.
He's an incredible artist. I not wait for you guys to actually hear him play. It's going to be great.
All right, and then you know what, guys? We have to correct something.
Right.
There will be a time that we jump into Happy Days, Fonz, but it won't be today.
Right.
We'll have one of his,
My
you know.
bloodline is ready.
Right, we'll have that coming up in a future show. But today, let's just put it this way. Tim is still red in the face, like so smitten with this lady. We'll talk about that interview that he has and another series coming up on Netflix. You all right?
Yeah.
All right, wake up. All right, we'll be right back. Stay right there. Is not only are you sharing perhaps scripture in your own way, but hope, health, and strength.
Yes.
And man, if there was ever a time that people need that, it's now.
Oh, brother, can I lean on you? When all is well and I find my way.
Everything that I learned here gave me confidence to actually start working on other people's cars.
And if you don't feel like you know something, they'll teach you. You never feel like there's something you can't do.
Getting, the fundamentals I need to apply when I go into the field. I know I'll probably have a job before I even leave the program.
You're going for a degree, it's 2 years. That is a short span to learn, and classes are fast. Get you in, get you out, and get you the knowledge.
Wicoff with us, and what a blessing, a joy, just to be on the couch for just a couple of minutes and talking to her. Right in line with our theme of the show today.
Right.
So good job, Lucas.
Kindness.
You found her. Kindness. Yes, and I love it because you've even coined phrases that I have to share with you. The Tringle brand, it's comprised of not only Tringles, get it, like jingles, like those things that make you feel good.
Yeah.
I mean, you've shared stories already where a gentleman phoned you, and I think he was in tears or crying and said, hey, you phoned my wife this morning, and you'll explain what you shared with her, and what it did for her day.
Changed her day. It really did change her day. And when someone calls you crying, you know, you're like, okay, what did I do?
What did I do? Right.
What did I do wrong? You know. But then he was just sharing how much it really helped his wife because they were going through a very difficult time, which I wasn't aware of.
Right.
And it was just like God dropped that little nugget of word and song that she needed to help her encourage in her day.
That is
and be
awesome.
able to get through the day.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
It is wonderful because you call them, not only you've got your Tringles, the song votional, which I love,
Yeah, it's
because
really
how
good.
many times, I mean, I know you've made a career out of it, and you apparently too, but to be able to reach people and encourage them through song, in particular, to help strengthen that relationship with Christ. Talk about that.
Okay, well, there's just nothing like that. I mean, there is nothing like having a relationship with Christ, having it become more alive. And it, you know, sometimes in the middle of the day, everything isn't going right. Okay?
That's right.
Right.
Many
Unless
times.
everybody, yeah. I mean, maybe I'm the only one, but I don't think so.
Right.
And the thing is, when you're just having a really hard time, and you get a phone call, and it would just say, "Hi, hey, this is Treena. Today is a wonderful day. You just need to be reminded that God is with you. I just want to make this day brighter. I just want to make this day lighter. To shine the light, to smile that smile, and sing a new song. 'Cause I just want to make this day better."
Did you give her my number? Because she can like call every day.
So that's just kind of what one of them would sound like. But they're fresh. You know, I get in the Word and I study and I read, and then you know, I just hear a little melody and a little song, and that's how they come about.
How did the individuals to receive that gift come about?
Okay, well, I will sing to anyone that would
Okay.
like to be added to the list. This is my new release form, which will be, you know, available on all social
All those
platforms. But I
places.
haven't released that. I just have it in here so I can show you
Yes.
what I have. And but right now, and I probably will continue to do it that way, is by phone. You just need to simply text 618-967-5500 and say, "Add me," and that's it.
That's it.
It's very simple.
great.
I love that. And you know, the other way you describe it is not only are you sharing perhaps scripture in your own way, but hope, health, and strength.
Yes.
And man, if there was ever a time that people need that, it's now.
It is now. And actually, how a lot of this all came about was I was going through a really hard time about a decade ago. Oh man. But anyway, it was a very difficult time. And I was just talking to the Lord, and I was like, I got to hear from you. I don't care if it's a dream. I don't care if it scares me. But I have to know that you're with me. And so I had a very simple dream one night, and I went to bed. I wasn't expecting a dream, but I was driving just down the road to town. I live in the country outside of Carbondale here. And there had been a really bad storm. And that storm had just about pretty much taken out all of the pavement on this little bridge that was in front of me.
Oh,
you know,
my.
little country bridges are not the best anyway.
Right.
But this one was like just enough for tires to go ahead and cross. And so the car in front of me decided, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cross this bridge. And so as it was going across, and it got like right almost to the other side of the pavement, the bridge fell out.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, it fell out. And so that tires was doing the swirly dance in that little water, and it finally went on across that guy in the car. Well, I was behind that guy. So like I couldn't go ahead and I couldn't go anywhere. So I had to take the long way
You didn't
back.
put it in reverse and like try to jump
Yeah,
it or
no, I
anything?
didn't do
Thank
that.
goodness. That's good to hear.
No, I'm not evil Knievel or anything. But anyway, so I remember taking this long way to town for a long time. And then I remember crossing this bridge. It was all built, rebuilt, nice, you know, country bridge, but it was still really nice bridge. So I remember crossing it. And I kid you not, Angie, as soon as I crossed that bridge, I woke up from a dead sleep. And it was like there was sound in the whole room.
Wow.
And it was like, Treena, this is your life. And this is how you've lived your life. But the storms in your life have washed away how you live. And you will never live the way you have before because I'm rebuilding you.
Wow.
And I got up immediately and wrote it in a journal because we've been talking about a journal, Lucas and I had, and I've been journaling now for a long time. But at first I didn't know what to do. But that night I knew what to do, okay? There was no doubt about knowing what to do. So I just got up and wrote it all down and I thought, okay, where does this go? What am I supposed to do with this? And what is this from? Well, it was obviously God speaking to me, telling me He's rebuilding my life.
Sure. Wow.
And so then these songs started coming. I call them jingles. And then I started singing them all the time to myself and my kids. And then I was like, well, what do I do with this? There's like 10 and 12 coming a day. And I recorded them because inspiration, I don't know if I'm sure you've found that to be true. If you don't record it, man,
it's gone.
It's gone.
Exactly.
As fast as it comes. And actually the other project, the Testify, wherever it is, the red one down there, those were all originally sang on a phone.
Oh, wow.
But they're full songs.
Now, who recognized, okay, Mom, I know you've come up with all these jingles, but think about your name. It's like Tringles.
Okay.
That's pretty brilliant.
Well, that was from a brilliant producer in Nashville, Tennessee, named Jaron Davis, who has done these projects. And he was like, okay, Treena, you're calling these Tringles. Treena, Tringle, yeah. And I'm like, hey, I love that.
Yeah,
so that was from a brilliant producer.
That's awesome. Even looking at the titles and listening to you sing a moment ago, I think I was reading somewhere today where people with sometimes difficult mental health issues and things they're battling with, it can be as simple as giving thanks that you woke up with breath in your lungs.
Exactly.
That you saw another day, that you got out of bed, that you got to experience. So while it may seem small to us and some of these things and these titles we may take for granted, for a lot of people, perhaps it's been too long since they've heard any of this.
This lady called me one day. You never really hear from anybody. I mean, doing the show. Do people ever call and say, hey, thank you, Angie. Hey, thank you, Lucas. This was a great show today. I enjoyed it. But so this lady calls and she said, I just had to let you know what happened to me today. She said, I was planning to go home today and take my life. And she said, I had figured out what I was going to do. I'd been thinking about it for a long time. And she said, I was headed home, I was driving home, and the phone rang. And she said, it was you. It was one of your Tringles. And she said, I listened to it. And she said, as soon as I listened to this, it left. She said, the spirit of suicide left me. And I have not had that thought to do that since.
Wow.
So that's and you're talking about mental health, because where we are right now in this world, it's like we need a touch from something besides us,
We need Tringles.
We need God.
Lots of them. And yes, that is God through the Tringles.
Yes.
Well, we want people to find you. You're going to have a newly designed website.
Yes.
And what's that?
TreenaWicoff.com.
That's
spelled
it.
like a tree.
Okay.
W-I.
That's it. And then you'll be on social platforms.
Yes.
And then we're going to get to see you perform, because actually you've put video to one of the Tringles, I understand, right?
It's video, but I'm not in that video.
Okay.
I forgot to share that.
There's just video.
It's just video.
Okay, but I'm
singing.
Okay. So let's get that started, and then we're going to pick up the produced version, and we thank you so much for being our guest
And
today.
thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really been fun.
We'll be right back.
And oh, brother, can I lean on you? When my soul is wearing through.
I think for me, it's just a song about connection you have with people, just that need for each other.
Yes. So while Isaiah gets warmed up behind me here for his You're On segment, we thought we should fill you in on some other things coming up in this show. We told you that Tim Estilloz, fresh from Elton John's next to last performance on his final tour, is smitten with this lady, Melissa Barrera. She's coming up in a Netflix series that you're going to want to see, and we're going to talk to her about that a little bit later on in the show.
I'm a patient of Dr. Hughes for the last 8 years. He's really a good dentist. He's one of the best. I had a lot of work done, had implants put in, a lot of teeth pulled out. I was really in bad shape. He might have saved my life, because if you don't get your dental together, you can have heart attacks, you can have a lot of problems. The man really took care of me and his staff. They are professional people. Every time I come in here, it was just like a friend or family member coming in. I felt relaxed.
I'm Isaiah Paul, and this song is called Brother. Oh, brother, can I lean on you when all is well and I find my way? Fire in the hearth and bread on the table. When the skies are clear and the path is straight. Oh, brother, can I lean on you? Oh, brother, can I lean on you when the winds of life wear down my soul? When my body is weak and my mind is full. When my spirit is heavy and my heart is cold. Oh, brother, can I lean on you? Oh, brother, would you be my anchor in the crashing waves? Lift me higher when I have no strength. You'll be my guiding light when I fall into the darkest place. In the dead of night, I'll be carried by the arms of another. And oh, brother, can I lean on you when I'm old and weary and this body fades? When my hands they tremble and my hair is gray. When my eyes grow dim and I forget my name. Oh, brother, can I lean on? And oh, brother, would you be my anchor in the crashing waves? Lift me higher when I have no strength. And you'll be my guiding light when I fall into the darkest place. And in the dead of night, I'll be carried by the arms of another. brother, can I lean on you? When my soul is wearing through these tired bones, and my shoes are worn from the dusty road. When I cross that river and head on home, oh brother, can I lean on you? Oh brother, can I lean on you?
That is just a beautiful, beautiful song. What does it mean for you? I can tell there was a lot of emotion rolled into that.
I think for me, it's just a song about connection you have with people, just that need for each other.
Yes.
Yeah, and a little bit of this multifaceted meaning with family, with friends, even with your relationship with, God and all that times of need for Him. And
so here's what I'm thinking. Okay, definitely a movie trailer. So we could like submit it for that. But anyway, you're really talented, and I want you to share with the audience how that love of music started.
Well, I mean, I've always had a musical family. My mom was a music teacher. She went to college for performing arts.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, she kind of inspired the love of piano in me.
Did she inspire, like force you to go to those lessons when you really didn't even want to?
Well, the funny thing was she started teaching me piano, and she started teaching me notes and reading notes. And then at some point, I just found myself sitting and just playing on my own, not even with notes or anything.
Okay.
And kind of everything just kind of took off from there,
Okay. What have been some of those cool experiences that you've had because of music?
I think, I don't know, I mean, a lot of playing music with friends, playing music with people. Also just the way music can so naturally just bring an emotion into somebody's heart.
You feel,
and
it's
just so natural. And
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I spoke with you earlier offset, and you said that your family, you're grain farmers, and that was your job per se. Yeah. But and you were so humble in that, music has taken a back seat maybe. But my goodness, when you're that good, we need you to work a little harder, okay? So like on the weekends, we need you to be promoting it. You deserve to be on every radio, every person's playlist. You're that good.
Thank you. Yeah, you can find, I have some music out. It's on Spotify, Apple Music. It's Isaiah Paul, so you can find it there.
Isaiah
I do
Paul.
have brother.
Is that your real name, Isaiah Paul?
That's my artist name.
That's your artist name. See, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that. Yeah. And do you ever yell? Do you ever get angry and yell?
Not really.
I don't think he does.
I've never heard him.
Well, where's his wife? No. Aww. So he's like, honey, we need to talk. Well, you have a beautiful family, beautiful voice.
You.
Thank goodness for Mom encouraging you early on, and we can only wait to see where your career goes.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks
very
for having me
much.
on.
All
I appreciate it.
And we'll be right back.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
It's a survival drama about a woman that gets, stranded in the middle of the Canadian wilderness by herself and has to survive, not only survive physically, but also with her thoughts.
Okay? Yeah. Now, do you wonder why we chose you two? I've already seen you take a lot of the butter home, okay? You don't have to smuggle anymore. Okay, so it's your birthday.
I'm Brandon Stover, and I am the lead criminal justice instructor here at John A. Logan College. I worked in law enforcement for an extended period of time before I came here to teach criminal justice at John A. Logan.
I would say it's very inspiring, especially since he's dibbled and dabbled in multiple things within the corrections field, and he can tell us real life stories about his experience. It's really encouraging, and it really just pushes and motivates me to really want to go into the field.
My name is Dr. Siddharth Chandra. If you are depressed or if you have any serious mental health issues, it affects everything you do, from everyone you talk to, your interactions, the way you feel, whether you can work or not. You know, the thing about mental health is it's basically the software that runs your entire body. Where we're located and the resources we have available to us, we're usually able to get people in within a couple of days, the same day sometimes. We can do whatever we need to do to make sure that your mental health is well taken care of.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Hey, Tim.
Hola, ¿qué tal, Melissa?
How are you?
I'm great. It's a pleasure to chat with you. I'm a big fan of your work. Tell us about this new series that you're working on titled Keep Breathing. It looks very exciting.
Thank you. Well, yeah, it's a show that I'm very proud of. It's a survival drama about a woman that gets, stranded in the middle of the Canadian wilderness by herself and has to survive, not only survive physically, but also with her thoughts and her demons and all of the insecurities and everything that comes up when you're by yourself.
Hello?
No one's coming. No one knows we're here.
Now, I have to imagine with you being part of this plane that goes down, there was a lot of physicality that was in this role for you. What was that like for you to experience throughout this whole journey?
It was very exciting. It was a very physical role. And I think that was primarily what drew me to it. I wanted to do something physical and something that felt like action. I had to do scuba certification. I had to do underwater and cold water training for this. I had to do some wire work too. I was hanging and falling and doing all sorts of stunts. So it was exciting for me. It was, the first time that I did a lot of these things, and it made me want to do more action stuff.
Were any of those particular styles of training something that you're really, like maybe the scuba was something that I really want to continue with?
Definitely not. Definitely not. I learned during this that I am not a scuba person, even though I always was curious about it and I just never got around to it. And then for this, I was like, oh, perfect excuse, because I've always wanted to learn to scuba dive. And then I had to for this. And it was terrifying. It was terrifying. I think one of my biggest fears is drowning. And I just got very claustrophobic down there. And even though when you're down there, it's beautiful if you're just swimming around and watching fish, but I just realized that I don't want to die underwater. And a lot of the times I felt like I was going to die. So definitely not a scuba diving person. I will not continue to do that unless another role requires me to, and then I will.
You sure you're all right? You look a little lost.
A lot of the scenes you're carrying by yourself. What kind of challenge was that for you to not have someone else to play off of?
It's challenging in different ways, but it's also liberating. We had time to shoot this. It was 6 episodes and we had a little over 3 months to shoot it. So we weren't in a hurry, and sometimes they would just shoot me. They would just let me try to build a shelter by myself, try to build a fire by myself. And they'd be like, okay, we're going to shoot you. Go, try and do it. And so a lot of the things that you're seeing Liv do is me actually trying to figure it out. What would I do if I were stranded by myself, and how would I survive? And so a lot of the frustration that you see, and every time that I yell and stuff like that, is very real.
Well, you really connected with the role in many ways, I'd imagine, in that regard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for this time. Again, people should tune this in on Netflix. It's entitled Keep Breathing. And I'm looking forward to your next project as well as this one.
Thank you so much, Tim. Nice talking to you.
You know why there's stars in the sky, Liv?
Why?
So we can always find our way home.
And I'm not good with surprises. Okay, so this guy's okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a couple of birthdays in the house. We've got some surprises. Come in here, I'll show you. So Emily has purchased a piñata, which is perfect for two grown men. They'll, you know, have a battle till the end. And of course, because we're cheap, we're gonna load it with like things from the office already. And then of course, when they tear it to shreds, we're gonna ask that they leave everything.
So my name is Joshua Coloni. I'm originally from Christopher, Illinois. I played 4 years at Fontbonne University. A little bit about the program that I brought whenever I came down here is all about these kids that don't get as much of an opportunity as what some others do. There's a lot of travel basketball programs out here that pick from the top, they pass up a lot of good athletes, and those athletes are the ones that I want, because not only do they work hard, but they also have a bright future that everybody sees past other than one person. And if anyone knows, once you believe in somebody and they understand that, the sky's the limit for them. My 5-year plan whenever I first started this, and I'm on my 2nd year, was to get my own facility, an own basketball gym where I can have weights, and I can have a gym where these kids can type in a pin and come in at any time on their own schedule. That's what I want to bring into my program is that family feel. When we go out and we do a tournament, we're not only doing the tournament, we're eating together. We're going to bowling, or we're doing something together where all these kids can enjoy being a kid and also having that basketball aspect.
So when you show interest in someone and you start to build them up, and of course that's what we do, and we have kind of our own unique sets of things that Josh and I talk about how we're going to talk to them, the kids, and the manners that we're going to use, and even the techniques we're going to use to make sure that the things we say, you know, it's easy. Sometimes something goes wrong, or someone has a bad attitude or something, and you have this temptation to say something to them in a way that when you think about it, you know it's not going to build them up. You know, they're not going to respond to that. And you see that in coaching a lot, right? And so we have special techniques that we use to make sure that the things that we say, that, you know, we're going to say so many positive things before we even allow ourselves to maybe say something that even sounds negative, you know, because we want to build them up. And they respond so well. And whether it's their grades, like you said, you know, we show interest. We do homework, you know, with kids, and we spend time on phones and FaceTimes and these kinds of things to make sure assignments get turned in. And Coach Josh is amazing at that. He checks all their grades, you know, and he wants to know they're doing well and wants to know we believe in them and those kinds of things. What we do is, obviously, we take donations, and that's what funds us. And we have some sheets and stuff that we give to local businesses and to parents that we just line it out and say, look, here's what it costs for one player to play travel basketball. One season of travel basketball costs about $562.
We can accept any donations from any business. That's what we use for our kids to go to these tournaments, to take them out to eat, to go to the hotels. Basketball playing was what got me through high school and what got me through college. And there's a lot of kids that are like me. So being able to be that rock for them is what I want to go to. So eventually, as I age, you know, I hopefully go up, maybe college, maybe professionally or something like that, in means of coaching.
We cannot say thank you enough to everybody at once.
Prairie Farms.
Yes, Prairie Farms has made the Spiel possible for all of these years. We've been on the air now, what, 150 years? 153. 153 years. No, really though, I think we're in our 12th?
Something like that, yeah.
12th year? That is huge, okay? That they said it wouldn't last past a month, right? But we continue to do funny television. We continue to give artists a platform to share their talents. We continue to bring in very interesting people like we've had on the show today. And Prairie Farms got behind that and ensured that we had chefs come in, that we've just been able to do really cool things in this kitchen. Now, we have done a set design, redesign part 1, redesign part 2, wall redesign. Is that what we call that? Because that's primarily what happened in this particular set. And so anytime we're out and we see interesting things, we think, okay, that would be really neat on set, okay? So I saw this out and I thought, Prescott said we needed to pull out the theme music from Breaking Bad. And if you know, you know. It kind of looks like the science projects, right, that we all did in school. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, your beaker set.
It's a beaker set. Okay. What is it, Rob?
Oh yeah, beakers are, they have a long
test tubes.
Test tubes.
Okay, so these are test tubes. Is that what you guys think? Do you think that I really would have gone in search of, let's find some test tubes?
No, they're for candles.
No, they're not.
They're for flowers.
Tell you what, Daniel, you win the prize. And you know what the prize is? Come on over and fill up all of these with water. And don't spill any, don't spill any. We're gonna put you on that task. And we talked about Prairie Farms just a moment ago and Scoochie. And then you got little plants you can just design here. This is, you guys see he's spilling all over the place. But you're gonna have to go up high enough that the stems can touch the water. Very good. Now, I'm super excited about this product. Did you guys get this? Hey, we may be debuting it here on the Spiel. I don't know. It could be somewhere else in stores already. It probably is. But the honey vanilla cream cheese spread, do you hear me? Made with local milk and cream. This looks really good.
I'm doing a terrible job.
He is. That's why I knew he would be the wrong person for the job. But you know what? Let's get it done anyway. It's going to be great. Okay, so here we go. Rob, is there anything else? That was our housekeeping. We needed to thank Prairie Farms, and we'll continue to do that till the cows come home. Wasn't that good?
Wow, that was really
okay,
good.
and then we've had our product review, which we're going to say thank you to those folks. And here's the distributor and the person who sent that to us and made it possible right there. Shane, thank you very much. That was really good. And we've just had some great guests. We've got a great cast and crew, right?
Oh my God.
You can pick up the beakers and share the love too if you want. So I'm going to need Prescott, and I'm going to need Lucas to come up for this next bit to get us out of the show today. Okay? Yeah. Now, do you wonder why we chose you two? I've already seen you take a lot of the butter home. Okay, you don't have to smuggle anymore. Okay, so it's your birthday. It's your birthday month.
It's his birthday.
It's your birthday month. So we thought last night at 9:30 that what better gift to give. Yes, you just hold it on that end, Emily. Oh, I love you. So see, we didn't think it through. We didn't know how it was going to work. Let me tell you a little bit about that piñata, guys.
I don't want to hit Emily.
Okay. You're not going to hit her. Although she's going to give you a big stick. Okay?
Right.
She's going to give you a big stick there. And we are going to blindfold you guys. And listen to me. There are some treasures inside. You have some K-cups, some Keurig cups. You have the same snacks that you will find on our coffee bar. And we actually ask that you leave them. So even if it's your haul, we just ask that you go back and replenish the coffee bar.
There's not even a quarter in there for my Aldi cart?
Oh man, those are deal breakers.
That's rough, but that's good. You know what? That'll be the future gift from now on. We're the quarter for your Aldi.
Oh, good.
Basket. Turn around. Okay. Do not hit Emily, guys. Now, if you do bust the piñata, okay, we will let you take home the stick if it's still together. You guys good?
I don't know.
You guys good? Champions! The July birthdays, whenever you guys are watching this. So Emily bought this stick.
Okay. Ow.
That hurt? All right, who wants to go first? Let's do rock, paper, scissors. We'll tell you who goes first.
Are we going on go or three?
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait, what? Hold on. I said, are we going on 3 or go? And you counted down from 3.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Ah, Prescott got you.
Oh.
That was a scissors versus paper. Okay, that was good. All right, here's this. Turn you around.
You got to remember, you got to
turn you around.
Oh, jeez.
Okay? And we're going to let you start swinging. Cameras and people, get out of the way.
Well, hey,
get out of the way.
With Hispanic,
Yeah, Hispanic influence.
You got to spin them at least 3 times.
Yeah. Well, it's Prescott. He's already a little off.
Daniel, Daniel, give me a good spin, Daniel.
All right, go ahead.
Tell him where the thing's at.
No, I think that's part of it. All right, go. Just start swinging. You get 5 swings, 3 swings, 2 swings. Okay, maybe 2. Maybe 2. Oh my God. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Wow, look at him. He's like some sensei. Here you go. Come on up. Prescott, back up. We're going to spin you around.
Am I safe? Am I out of swing location?
Spin, spin, spin. Daniel says, according to his Spanish culture, 3. All right, there you go. There's your stick.
Where are we at?
There's your target. You're going to go 3 times. Let everybody get out of the way.
3 times?
I think, what did we get Prescott, 2?
Yeah, you only gave him 2.
That's such a sissy hit. Let's go.
One more?
No, better not.
Yeah, you showed who's boss, Lucas.
All right, one more time. Go,
tag
Lucas.
me in.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I don't know who is boss.
So come back up, Prescott.
All right.
All right. Go to town. Go.
Right.
You got 5. Oh my God. Get back, get back, get back. Oh. Okay, that's good. Now Emily's agreed to just hold it.
Oh my
Emily, climb up here. I'll help you up.
Oh my God.
Emily's just gonna hold it.
I'm so scared. I don't want to hit Emily.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. Emily.
What happened?
Okay, we're gonna have to take a break. We'll come back with a more reliable.
Emily, are you okay?
Am I in front of it?
No.
Kind of adjacent.
Now you are.
Okay.
Am I far away from him?
All right, Emily, get back.
You guys
Don't be
ready?
in his arm's length. You got 5. Oh my.
The dual credit and dual enrollment program is for high school students that are interested in earning John A. Logan credit. And for dual credit, oftentimes students can get high school and college credit at the same time by taking 1 class. And with dual enrollment, it's most often just for John A. Logan credit. But either way, they're earning early college credit. The dual credit program is here to help students navigate through all of their opportunities.
So, okay, Emily, I think you can continue holding it out here. You did a great job there.
I don't know if you need to do that, Angie.
All right, just hold that, Emily.
I think you're just wasting gaff tape.
Lucas is like, that's, you want to hold
that
it?
I bought.
Stay way back. All right, everybody, don't cheat. I don't trust either one of you.
Are we still rolling?
Yes.
Why'd you hire us?
Because I don't trust myself either.
I'm trying to go now.
Oh, can I just point out really quickly how well Daniel did on the side? You guys can't see it, but Daniel has just rocked
Well, no, I can't see anything.
the
There was a little bit of a
bases.
flood, but
That's beautiful.
it's
Just
good.
a little bit of a flood on the counter. It's no worries. We're good to go. Okay. So we're here celebrating a birthday, and what better way to do that for 2 grown men than a piñata, right?
Yeah.
Filled
my
with
dream.
things that you typically find on the Growing Meaty Coffee Bar. Right?
Hey,
The Spiel Coffee Bar.
That sounds great.
All right, you're up. You get 5 swings. Where's your stick?
I still have the
Oh,
stick.
he just tried to hit you. Prescott just tried to hit you with it. Prescott.
That's actually not surprising.
All right, back
Rob,
up.
I'm so
back
sorry.
Up, back up. Back up.
Am I in front of it?
No.
Kind of adjacent.
Now you are.
Okay.
Am I far away from him?
All right, Emily, get back.
You
Don't
guys
be
ready?
in his arm's length. You got 5. Oh my.
Get it.
Oh.
Did you get
Well,
it,
I mean,
Lucas?
it's damaged.
Here's what we'll do.
What do we do?
We'll
No,
Just
it's
throw
like-
it up
it's like
a
me.
free throw. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Sorry.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna toss it to them and let them hit it like softball style.
Oh,
While we're blindfolded?
while they're
No,
blindfolded,
you can't.
that would be impressive.
I like it.
That would be
We can
impressive.
try it.
While we're-
Swing, bada swing.
What do you? This is really uncomfortable. You doing this right now?
We crossed that line.
You're,
Hang on.
You're hurting
All
my
right.
head. Oh, the
And I'm messing
circulation's
up
gone. Oh,
All right, get back.
I don't know.
I would say just like lob it like
I
that.
haven't played baseball since 7th grade, so.
Okay, this should be great. Strike. All right, Emily, once it busts, we got phase 2. Yeah. You gonna be ready with phase 2?
What? There's
You
another
and Rob?
phase?
Yeah.
What?
Do I need to practice my pitch?
So don't throw it at him.
I know where to throw it.
Next to him.
Listen, I played softball.
You were aiming right at him.
Right. I hit a lot of people when I was in softball. It's nice.
I'm just here.
You ready?
With a stick.
No. I wonder if it's better to go. Or
And you may want to back up a little bit.
don't hit the lights or the pipe. You're just swinging straight.
I'm not making a single
You're
promise.
swinging straight. You're not swinging for the fences.
I'm
You're
not,
swinging
I'm
to
not making any
bust.
promises.
You're swinging to bust it.
All right, you ready?
Okay, you guys ready? Yep. Watch this. This is what they typically do.
What was that?
It was low.
What
It was
was
low.
that?
It was low. That was not in the strike square. That was not in
You
the
gotta
strike
lob
square.
it to me.
I'm lobbing it. Ready?
Yep.
Oh!
All right, that was good. You made contact. but
Prescott's turn.
That was a base run, or a base hit.
I'll take.
Oh, you want to do one? Okay, here we go. Here we
Prescott?
go. One more.
Okay, one more.
We get we get through.
Okay, we got some team.
It's almost there.
It's injured. It's injured. Let's go, Prescott. It's injured. Watch yourself now. Don't hit that. Don't hit that. Don't hit that.
Come up a little bit. Then
Come up.
right
Oh,
behind
God.
you.
Prescott makes me so nervous. You guys ready?
Please don't let go of that either.
Okay. Think that's, just dump it out.
So cool.
Dump it out. Okay, that's going to be promo material for life. Yes, good job. Oh, guys, thank you. That's so great. This Piñata didn't stand a chance.
Pop-Tart bites.
Thank you for kicking that right next to me.
Prescott, you win the stick and your partial Piñata. There you go. That's great. All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Cha,
Me.
cha, cha. Happy birthday. We don't have any candles. Pretend like we do. Pretend like it's glowing. Okay, you can take the top off. Presentation.
Okay. Oh.
You guys know those people?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
us.
Larry's is
You
not a
spelled my name
sponsor
wrong.
yet. Oh my goodness, that's a great cake though. You chose Larry's. Here.
That's gonna fall on the ground. So you know.
That's good content, Brandon.
Okay.
All right.
Just ruined the cake.
There you go, guys.
Whoa!
What did I say? It's all slippery.
In the
Put it on the
face.
table.
No, I'm kidding. Don't.
Oh.
I would do it in the
my
face,
body's
but
ready.
it's Larry's house of cake, so it's not going in the face. All right, guys. Any words for your last trip around the planets there? And
I took Jacob's advice and I moisturized more, so I'm gonna do
That's
it again
excellent.
for this next round.
That's great. And you're how old?
I am
Old enough.
29 and some
holding,
change.
and holding. What's your advice? Lucas.
Yeah, you spelled it wrong.
Whatever.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
You know, just to
Yeah.
just to be.
Just
laugh,
be.
love.
Live.
No,
Be
Beatles.
kind.
just be.
How about be kind?
Beatles, I like it.
Be kind. Okay, that's it. I think we're out. Thank goodness.
My name's
Thank you for
Lucas.
bearing with us. This is
Apparently
Lucas,
mine's
Prescott.
Prescott.
We have Emily. We have Brandon. We have Daniel. Riley just showed up late. We got Rob, Shane. All right, guys. The crew's all here, and we will see you next time.
Wait, when's next time?
I don't know.
Coffee good.